It's your boy Rude Dog. Decided to hit you with a quick one real quick, y'all. Yo, check this out, y'all. This is called The Coat of Diddy, The Truth, Episode 2. Since I got a nice response, yo, we gonna keep this rolling. Yo, anyways, though, this is The Truth, Episode 2. This is the disclaimer. Adult things will happen. Adult things do go on. You will hear me smoking. You will hear me talking crazy. You will hear me saying things like, what the? But anyways, though, that's what it is. But now let's go ahead and get on off into this real quick now. We got Diddy. Yeah, y'all. I'm kind of late, but hey, this one was sitting in the vault, y'all. This is a good one. Check this out.
Combs remains behind bars.
Lil Nas X's collaboration
introduced the duo, who then launched into a blatantly demonic performance.
Diddy's recently been accused of rituals, secret meetings, abuse, and this isn't just gossip, these are charges that have got him behind bars.
Sean Diddy Combs. Major new allegations today of sexual assault and exploitation by Combs.
Then there's Billie Eilish, and she got popular lightning fast, almost overnight, but her music videos are filled with references to hell, demons, Satan himself, and she's not alone. Lil Nas X, Jay-Z, Beyonce, Lady Gaga, and even celebrities you wouldn't expect, and I'll be revealing exactly who they are later in this video.
See, this was sitting in the vault for a minute, y'all. It was sitting there, so I had to put it out there. Once more, I'm not saying don't believe, I'm not saying do believe, but yo, have an open mind.
Along with crazy revelations from a celebrity insider who has first-hand knowledge of what's really going on here. Some say these stars have sold their soul to the devil or even joined the Illuminati. Well, have they? We're going to reveal the most controversial accusations and hidden connections that expose the dark side of Hollywood. So if you're ready to find the truth, hit the like button now. In the world of pop music, we worship our idols like they're gods. And is that really healthy? They have billions of streams, millions of followers, and with that kind of influence, they're shaping our culture, our beliefs, and most importantly, even our subconscious minds. With that much power, some people believe that the ones at the top aren't just selling records, that they're actually selling their souls.
At last night's Grammys, they, as Smith now prefers to be called, identified as Satan.
Now, I've seen some of the Hollywood scene myself. As a sword swallower and freak show host on 2 seasons of a reality TV show, I know how twisted that Hollywood can get. Now, everyone's heard the wild claims about pop stars, but what if I told you they've got it wrong? I'm going to show you how some of the biggest stars are tied to the occult and what it really means to sell your soul to the devil, and trust me, nothing's what it seems. Let's start with the heavy hitters. Now, Diddy is one of the most powerful men in the music industry, and he's been accused of running a secret network of abuse and trafficking. What's even more disturbing is how cases like this seem to reflect a bigger pattern in the music industry as a whole, a pattern of power, control, and manipulation, the same traits we often associate with the devil. But how deep does this really go? A lot of celebrities have been linked to secret societies like the Illuminati. Jay-Z is another powerhouse in the music world, and he's faced rumors for years about being involved in the occult. His Rockefeller symbol, the triangle he always flashes with his hands, has been said to be linked to the Illuminati, a secret society rumored to control the world. He's worn clothes with satanic symbols, and in his music he's referenced a higher power that isn't exactly God. But Jay-Z is not the only one. Huge stars like Beyonce, Lady Gaga, Rihanna, Kanye West, and Billie Eilish have all been accused of being part of the Illuminati. And when they use symbols like the all-seeing eye, triangles, and religious imagery, this just throws fire on the rumors. From Rihanna playing with the title Princess of the Illuminati to Lady Gaga's pyramid symbolism in Born This Way, these stars have played with dark, occult-like imagery that keeps the conspiracy fires burning. And of course, there's Lil Nas X's Montero. It opens in the Garden of Eden, and it's filled with temptation, rebellion, and during the climax, Lil Nas X slides down a pole into hell, where he gives Satan himself a lap dance before snapping the devil's neck and taking his crown. And Billie Eilish, at only 22, has become one of the most influential artists in the world. But take her song, All the Good Girls Go to Hell. Some people see it as glorifying Satan. There's even a line where she calls God a woman who wants help from Satan. She sings, once heaven's out of sight, she'll want the devil on her team. But it doesn't stop there, because some celebrities you'd never guess are involved in hidden symbolism, and I'm going to reveal who they are soon.
Now, see, this is something I done held back on, motherfucker. I done held this in the vault for a minute. I felt as though since Puffy getting locked up, this is the perfect time for me to put this out there. Anyway, y'all, I'm trying to score off of this nigga shit. But Joe, but like on some real shit though. These motherfuckers been doing devil imagery in music for a very long time. Just like they tried to get Bone on that shit. They tried to get 3 6 Mafia on that shit. They tried to get Crucial Conflict on that. They tried to get Psychodrama who's on that. They tried to get like the who was Brother Lynch. They tried to get him on that. Yo, I'm telling you, man, it's out there.
But first, we have to ask, how did this all start? See, these aren't new claims. Remember Elvis Presley? He was the first real rock star, but what most people don't know is that Elvis was accused of bringing the devil's music to the masses.
Elvis claimed that his mission was to use his name and influence to initiate people into the spiritual world of which he was being used.
At the time, rock and roll was seen as corrupting the youth. Sound familiar? Then there's Bob Dylan. In a rare interview, he talks about making a bargain with the chief commander of this world and the one we can't see.
Well, it goes back to the destiny thing. I mean, I made a bargain with it, a long time ago, and I'm holding up my end.
Let's not forget Led Zeppelin, specifically Jimmy Page, who was obsessed with the occult. He bought Aleister Crowley's mansion, the famous occultist who openly called himself Tu Megatherion, the great beast 666, and has been called the wickedest man in the world. Crowley created a secret society that still exists today, known as Ordo Templi Orientis, or Order of the Eastern Templars. His influence on culture is massive, and Crowley's face even appears on one of the Beatles' album covers. Okay, so some connections to the occult are obvious, but what about those modern celebrities you'd never guess are involved? Let's bring it back to today and uncover exactly who they are. One of the celebrities you might least expect to have occult ties is Ariana Grande. In her music video, God is a Woman, Ariana flips the script on traditional religious imagery, making herself a powerful divine figure, God herself. She's destroying centuries of patriarchal, oppressive, and sexist religious dogma. But it doesn't stop there. Ariana's music video for Break Free includes one of the most powerful occult symbols ever used. And
No, the fuck you didn't say Ariana Grande. What the fuck? Ariana Grande. That was that chick who was on that primetime show. I think, I could be wrong. Don't quote me on this. Because, I don't be doing this shit. I'll just be taking guesses. But for what I think of, hey, Ariana Grande, that chick who was on that primetime show, that all of a sudden got famous from singing and shit. I think that's her. I think. I could be wrong.
I'm going to reveal exactly what it is and what it really means. But first, let's talk about someone else you might not expect. Katy Perry.
I don't work out, and so I sold my soul to the devil.
Her Dark Horse music video is filled with ancient Egyptian imagery, sorcery, and occult symbols. Katy plays an Egyptian queen who uses magic to destroy. She used the Eye of Horus, and many believe that's connected to the Illuminati, which Katy Perry has often been accused of being a part of. In fact, some believe she's helping manipulate the consciousness of the masses, like in her live performance of Dark Horse at the Super Bowl. During the performance, one of the most symbolic moments was when Katy Perry performed on a giant chessboard, which has ties to Freemasonry. The Freemasons are a powerful secret society. Many of our founding fathers, like George Washington and Benjamin Franklin, were Masons. In Freemasonry, the black and white checkered pattern is a powerful symbol that represents the dual nature of existence, good and evil, light and dark, order and chaos. In Freemasonry, the chessboard also represents the world we live in, the game of life, where powerful figures behind the scenes are moving pieces.
There. I'm glad he said that, because then you got the Knights Templar. Explain that, because that's part of the chess movement. Is that part of Masonry too? Like the Knights Templar and all of that. You got the Skull Crew, Crossbones. You got the Crossbones, you got all of them. I can't name them all though. I'm just taking guesses. But I don't, from a little bit of culture I done heard of, you got Crossbones, you got Masonry, And you got that weird shit that they own, that Satan.
Showing this symbolism at such a huge event, is Katy Perry, knowingly or not, sending a message? Diddy, Billie Eilish, Jay-Z, Ariana Grande, Katy Perry, what do they all have in common? Their influence is massive, and they shape not only culture and music, but even the beliefs and subconscious of their fans. What does all this mean? Well, let's get some answers. Remember when I told you there's a celebrity insider that actually hints at the answer? Well, Madonna's been pretty open about all this. She's talked about her involvement with Kabbalah, a mystical system that's the foundation for many secret occult traditions, including the secret society known as the Golden Dawn. Madonna's worn clothes with symbols that have direct connections to Freemasonry, but most shocking of all is that she released a song called Illuminati. The lyrics reveal a deep secret. In the song, Madonna sings about the Illuminati, saying that it's not about Jay-Z, Beyonce, Lady Gaga, or the music industry at all. She says the Illuminati isn't about dark evil forces, but that it represents enlightenment, wisdom, and power. So what's really going on here? Well, here's the deal. The Illuminati, as we know it today, is usually associated with world domination, money, power, and the entertainment industry. But the original Illuminati was founded in Bavaria in 1776, and it was all about enlightenment, seeking truth, knowledge, and spiritual awakening. In an interview for Rolling Stone, Madonna said, "I know who the real Illuminati are. The real Illuminati were a group of scientists, artists, philosophers, writers who came about in what is referred to as the Age of Enlightenment after the Dark Ages." So in her song, Madonna's trying to reclaim the term and make it about the pursuit of wisdom instead of the pursuit of money and power. But here's
now. So basically, she's trying to make it more about enlightenment instead of empowerment. Okay. That's just for the simple folk that didn't want to,
Here's the truth. The Illuminati as an organization stopped existing centuries ago. So any groups claiming to be the Illuminati today are either using the name symbolically or are simply fakes and liars. So no, celebrities are not part of the Illuminati. They play this up for shock value, to stir controversy, or to send a message. But are these celebrities actually evil? Are they the devil? Have they sold their souls? Well, I've been studying the occult and secret societies for years, and the truth is that occult symbols can have dual purposes. They can be used for control and domination, but they can also be used for empowerment and freedom. And that brings us back to Ariana Grande. Remember the occult symbol I said she used? Well, what was it and what does it mean? Well, like Madonna, Ariana Grande taps into the ancient symbolism of the Kabbalah. In her Break Free music video, she uses one of the most powerful symbols in the occult, the Tree of Life. In Kabbalah, the Tree of Life is a representation of the divine potential within all of us. In other words, it's like a blueprint or roadmap to becoming God. Her use of this symbol aligns perfectly with the message of the video, breaking free from constraints, realizing your own power, and ascending to something greater. And in God is a Woman, Ariana takes this message of becoming divine even further. She symbolically crushed the patriarchal religious imagery by claiming divine power as her own, presenting herself as the embodiment of creation and freedom. This is a powerful, positive, empowering message and quite frankly pretty badass. So here's the key point. This is a battle of symbolism, and not all occult symbolism is evil. It's about the intent behind them. Symbols can be used to spread messages of rebellion against societal norms and promote freedom and empowerment even if they look dark, like Lil Nas X sliding into hell in Montero. What's all that about? Well, he was raised in a religious environment. His dad was even a gospel singer, and if we peel back the layers, there's a deeper message about self-actualization and embracing the shadow self. Well, what?
Nah, come on, man. You can't sugarcoat Nas X. We all know that nigga is motherfucking fucked up. That nigga gay. I ain't got nothing against the gay folk, but that dude is mad.
What's that? The concept of the shadow self comes from psychology, and it's the part of ourselves that society tells us to hide. We're instead told to present only what's considered good or acceptable. In a post on Twitter, or X, Lil Nas X writes about how he used to hate himself because he was persecuted for being queer. In another post, he says he hopes his song inspires other queer people to feel free to be who they are. Are you noticing a theme here? According to Jungian psychology, we can't truly grow or reach our full potential unless we confront and integrate this shadow. And that's exactly what Lil Nas X does in Montero. Montero when he takes Satan's crown. Then there's Billie Eilish. What's with all the dark imagery? Well, a lot of it is symbolic for struggles we all go through. Her openness about anxiety, depression, and fear is honestly a breath of fresh air. In a sense, Billie Eilish's music and imagery can be seen as a form of shadow work as well, helping her fans confront their own fears and darkness to ultimately become stronger. In Billie Eilish's All the Good Girls Go to Hell, it might look like she's promoting Satan, but it's really about questioning power and the hypocrisy in the world. Like Ariana Grande in God is a Woman, she calls God a she, throwing a punch to the patriarchy. And like Lil Nas X in Montero, Billie isn't literally endorsing Satan, she's destroying society's expectations and the boxes we're forced into. She's using these symbols to break free from control, just like Ariana Grande as she claims divine power, and Lil Nas X how he accepts his shadow. So many of these celebrities are unfairly accused and are actually doing good. But don't get me wrong, it's not all positive. These symbols and forces can be used to manipulate, control, and dominate, as in the accusations surrounding Diddy. Power and fame can warp people's sense of reality. They begin thinking they're gods, but not in a good way. They want control over others, and they become the real devils. The darkness in Hollywood is real. It's about domination, manipulation, and a thirst for power. During my exploration of the occult, I've learned that symbols and rituals can be used for both enlightenment and control. And what we're seeing is a war over consciousness fought with symbols. Here's the thing, most of these celebrities might not even realize they're part of it. Some might be fully aware, but others might just be guided by producers or creative directors who know exactly what they're doing. And hell, some celebrities just do it because they like to stir controversy or for artistic reasons. So have celebrities actually sold their souls to the devil? What does that even mean? Well, selling your soul to the devil is a metaphor rather than being literally true. It's symbolically about giving in to the ego, selling out, and the desire for power, control, and dominance at the expense of others. That's where the real danger lies. That's the real devil. Look, I'm not here to tell you which celebrities are good, bad, or somewhere in between. It might come out that some of them are involved in horrible things, like it did with Diddy. There's some sick stuff that goes on in Hollywood. But remember, the occult itself is neutral. Just because a celebrity uses a certain symbol doesn't automatically mean they're evil. Some, like Ariana, Billie Eilish, and Lil Nas X, are using it to spread messages of freedom, while others, like Diddy, have used it for control and manipulation. At the end of the day, the real question isn't whether these celebrities are using occult symbolism, because they are. It's how they're using it. Is it a tool for awakening or is it a tool for control? That's for you to decide. But you need to be careful. The key is to remain smart and conscious without getting wrapped up in crazy conspiracies. Because in this battle of symbolism, the greatest power lies in raising your consciousness and knowing how to read the signs. Are there any celebrities that I missed that you'd like me to cover in another video? Tell me in the comments below. But it's not just about music, it's also about movies. Watch my video, Is the Joker Actually the Devil? Check out my new book, Dawn of the New Mind, and hit the join.
Anyways, dog, that was him. But yo, I'm just letting y'all know, man. That was something I just kept in the vault for a minute. Joe, give a shout out to NBTV. I think that's what he called it. Yo, give a shout out to my boy Envy, because he doing this thing over there. You know, judging videos. You know what I'm saying? Go check that out. I might want to get down with some of the videos, yo. Some of them things that we put in the Bible, you know. Yeah, some of them be my shit. Nah. Nah, though, but yo, I'm about this motherfucker. I'll holler at y'all. I got shit to do. Peace out.